Have you ever felt like someone was watching you, matin, even when you were completely alone? When I was 9, we moved into an old Victorian house, big, creaky, and full of history. My parents loved how charming it was. I hated it the moment I stepped inside. The first night, as I lay in bed, I heard it. Whispering, faint, muffled, coming from the walls. Like someone trying to speak through plaster. I told my parents. They laughed. "It's an old house," they said. "Houses make noises." But this wasn't just noise. It was deed. Words. I couldn't understand them at first, but they were always there when the lights went out. One night, I looked up at the air vent above my bed, and I saw them. Eyes. 2 small glinting eyes, staring right at me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't scream. I just stared back until they disappeared. I told myself it was a dream. It had to be. But the next night, the whispering got louder, clearer. They were saying my name. I stopped sleeping. I stayed up with the lights on, eyes fixed on the vent, heart racing at every creak. My parents were growing frustrated. "You need to stop making up stories," my dad said. "There's nothing in the walls." But I knew I wasn't crazy. I decided to find out for myself. I searched every inch of the house during the day. In the basement, behind a stack of old shelves, I found something strange. A wooden panel. It didn't match the rest of the wall. I pulled it open. Behind it was a narrow tunnel. Dark, dusty, lined with spider webs. I crawled through, heart pounding in my ears, and found a hidden room. A tiny space with blankets, empty cans, and a worn leather journal. Someone had been living here. I opened the journal. The entries were frantic, paranoid. The last page read, "He watches me sleep. I hear him breathing through the vents. I can't get out." I ran upstairs and showed my parents. They went pale, called the police. The officers found signs of recent activity. Fingerprints, shoe prints, but no one was there. No one they could find. That night, I didn't sleep at all. The whispering had changed. It was louder, desperate. "Help me," it said. "He's still here." My blood ran cold. What did that mean? Who was still here? I realized something terrifying. The man in the walls. He wasn't alone. We moved out a week later. My parents didn't ask questions. They were just ready to leave. Years passed, and the house was eventually demolished. But when they tore it down, construction workers found something in the walls. A skeleton, clutching a child's toy. The man in the walls had died there, but he hadn't been alone. He had a child or someone he kept. And sometimes, even now, I hear whispers when the house is quiet, faint, breathing, saying my name. I'm afraid. He followed me,